Good morning everyone again. Well, I've decided today that I would just do some coleslaw. So what I've done is I've got red cabbage, and I've just got a quarter of it, quarter of a red cabbage, quarter of a white cabbage, a carrot peeled, and I forgot my red onion. Hang on, I'll peel that in a moment. Gloves on because the red cabbage stains your hands so badly, and I absolutely hate walking around with purple hands. It's bad enough yesterday when I ended up walking around with turmeric all over my hands. So we just got to slice it really, really as fine as we can, and we're going to make a lovely ranch dressing to go in this. It's just something slightly different. It's my daughter's favourite ranch dressing rather than just mayonnaise on its own, and it consists of mayonnaise and sour cream and dill, and there's all sorts of ingredients going to it, garlic powder, all sorts of things. The red cabbage helps produce your red blood cells, and it contains lots of vitamin C, and it's really good antioxidants. It's got a lot of potassium in it. It's great for your heart. So, you know, they're all really good things that are going in it. I'm just cutting this really slow because I've just got a brand new knife. If you feel that it's too thick, I quite like it quite thick. You can chop it the other way to make it thinner, but as you see, it makes an awful lot. Once you've shredded it, it's quite massive. You know, oops, says me throwing it all over the floor. Then we're going to shred the white cabbage. I mean, your white cabbages again, you know, they're fabulous for your digestion. They're full of vitamin C. It's great for your heart. It's really good for lowering your blood pressure. It's a great source of vitamin K, and it helps improve your digestion and everything. And I am being really careful now because I have before nearly chopped my fingers off. So, and then, as I say, I quite like it thick. With the carrot, I'm just going to use a grater because I like it grated quite fine. I'm a bit awkward, as you see. You know, I like things all different ways, but everybody to their own. I only use one carrot with this because that will be enough for what we're making. It's going to make a lot, but I actually quite like this as a meal with a slice of nice crunchy bread or things like that. Sometimes I like it just with a bit of tuna on the side. We have quite a lot of fish, and we have things like that with it. So again, you've got your proteins and things like that going into it. Excuse me chatting whilst I'm doing this, it might be a bit nearly there. Your carrots are full of beta carotene, which is a great source of fibre. They've got plenty of vitamin K1 in them. There's potassium and antioxidants, and they're great for help lowering your cholesterol, and they're really, really good to help improve your eye health. I always thought that was a myth, but no, it actually is quite good for your eye health. So, you know, that's a really good thing. I'm going to peel and chop my onion because I'm really sorry I wasn't prepared there with that, as usual. I get quite unprepared sometimes because, you know, as I said before, I'm quite new at doing these things. That's coming off now. This is a very fine skin on this one. So that means you get more onion, which is really good because I love onion, you know, especially red onion. So that's really good. I'll just scrape all that over there and I'll sort that out later. I'm going to start with half an onion because I'm going to see how it goes. Might just take a little bit more of that off. There we go. And I'm actually going to chop it into little pieces so it's really fine. And it's a case of mixing it all up with your hands. It's fantastic colours. I'll show you that in a moment. There we go, amazing colours. Now I'm just going to get all the stuff ready and we're going to make the sour cream which will go into it. It's actually not sour cream, I'm telling you lies. We're going to make the French dressing and we're going to start with mayonnaise. Oops, not the lid obviously. So we're going to put some, oops. Which is quite good. So we're going to add some sour cream to that. Now, there's a lot of things, ingredients that we should have that I haven't got at the moment. So we're going to just do a slight variation because obviously at the moment with everything that's going on, we can't go outside. And so we're just going to give it a go with a few different bits. Okay, so we've got our sour cream and our mayonnaise together. We're going to put a little bit of milk in, and I want to say thank you to McClintock's because they've kept me in milk through this situation, which is fabulous. So thank you ever so much. We're going to give that a little whisk just to see how it's coming together, and that's making a nice little bit of dill. So I'm just going to put a little bit in because I don't like tons of it. A little bit of onion powder, which won't come out. Let me just get a little spoon and I can move it all around a bit. It's a bit of onion powder. Now there's meant to be garlic powder as well, but I haven't got any. So I will use some fresh garlic. I think I'll just use a clove of it. Oops. Maybe try and use the small side of the grater, so it's as small as it can be. My fingers too, but never mind, you know, as we do. And I'm not doing very well with that. Let's get my pulp that out of this side. Oops. And I've ended up with some carrot in it, but never mind because I haven't cleaned the grater. Hey ho. So we've now got some garlic in there and a bit of carrot. We've got some dill and we've got some onion powder. The other thing that should be in there is parsley and chives, but I don't seem to have any of those either. And we're going to put a little touch of salt and pepper in. So we're going to, I like Himalayan salt, so a bit of Himalayan salt, a little bit of pepper, and give it another whisk. It's actually looking pretty good. Okay, and that is basically it. I'm going to add into that sorry, spilling it everywhere as well, a little bit of lemon juice, and give that another stir. And I'm going to taste it in a moment and we'll see what it's like, and if I pull a face, I'm sorry, I'll have done it wrong. There's just a little bit more salt, so a bit more salt to preference obviously. I like a little bit more pepper in that, and I think I quite like a little bit more sour cream because I love my sour cream with things, so that's really good. We'll just knock that in. And I suppose the other thing I was going to say was I was going to put a little drop of mixed herbs in there, but I don't actually think it needs it. What I might do is just split it and do a little bit with mixed herbs and see what it's like. not really sure. But, you know, it's all good. I will put all the things onto the end of this, and you can see the menus and everything on that as well. Alright, thanks. Speak to you later. Bye. And hi Claire, because Claire's the one who actually likes things like this in wraps, so that's really good. And she's keeping her chin up. I spoke to her yesterday and she's doing really well, everybody. And I hope everybody else is doing really well and keeping awesomely safe. Bye.